Hello and welcome to 7 Super Series. I'm Ben from the Bonehead podcast and this is Game 2. Seven Super Series is our escalation league for the best way to play Blood Bowl Sevens. Sevens is a fast play variant with a smaller pitch, smaller teams, shorter halves, but bigger gameplay. We've got 5 teams facing off against each other across 10 weeks, then we'll take the top 4 teams and through a series of knockout playoff games, determine the 7 Super Series 3 champion. This is an escalation league, so no permanent injuries, and before each game a team plays, they will receive a single skill depending on their team tier. This week we're going to be joined by friend of the show, Milton, who is going to be running the Underworld team, Undercity Warpfires, and he's going to be running them out against his very own Undead team, the Carroburg Carrion, piloted by me.
So thanks very much for joining us today, Milton. It's always great to have you here. I know you've got to travel a long way, swim those oceans, fight those sharks.
Yep, good to be here though.
Okie dokie. So you are running Underworld today. Would you do us the honour of running us through your team?
Right, yes. So the Underworld team is comprised of a Blitzer, a Gutter Runner, a Thrower, a Rat Ogre, and 3 Goblins. And the Thrower has Leader as an upgrade skill. Included in this team will be a Desperate Measure as part of the Sevens rules in the Death Zone book.
And I am running Milton's own Undead team against him. And we've got 2 Blitzers, 2 Ghouls, 2 Skeletons, and 1 Zombie. We've got block on a Ghoul and an integral team reroll, expensive in Sevens, but with the lack of sure hands is probably going to come in handy. Okay, so we've looked at the rosters. Milton, you and I have played a bunch of Sevens before. I don't think we've ever had Undead versus Underworld between us before.
No, I don't think so.
So that's quite good. Right, you're running the Underworld team, I'm running your Undead team. What are your thoughts on the matchup for this one?
It's quite interesting. Both Underworld and Undead are great teams. You know, they both have a great set in this particular format of positionals. I think it's going to be quite a tough match. I think the Underworld might have the strength advantage actually with the Roger.
I'm a little worried about the Roger. Yeah.
But I think that, you know, even with the Gutter Runner and its speed, the Ghouls kind of match that, and we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah, I do like 2 movement 7 players with dodge and 3 block total on my team. Now it's just whether I can use my strength against your goblins in the gutter. I think if the gutter goes down quick, it will be not necessarily over for Underworld, but a massive uphill struggle.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's a key positional, and keeping him safe is definitely going to be a priority.
And spoiler alert, I'm going to be trying to feed Zombie to the Rat Ogre all game long, see if I can win that TV OP. Okay, cool. We've got 1 Desperate Measure in this match, so we'll roll that at kickoff, and I don't know, I just hope you don't roll on it and get a wizard.
That'd be interesting.
Just get a wizard.
That'd be good fun.
You might get a wizard.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Right. I'm all good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's get to the pitch. Okay, Milton, Desperate Measures, roll a d8 and see what magic power you get.
This is 6.
Okay, 6 is Sports Espionage. You have hired a spy to steal your opponent's playbook. In order to give your team the edge, you may play this Desperate Measure when your team suffers a turnover. Using this Desperate Measure grants you a free team reroll.
Wow.
So when you suffer a turnover, you can go, I'm going to use my Desperate Measure and re-roll it.
Good. Right.
So kind of a second re-roll. Okay, and now we should probably do weather. So 2 over here.
6.
Good.
So we got an 8.
Standard weather. We're not going to bother with fans because we don't need it. So 2 for the kick. 6. All right, Milton. Underworld facing Undead.
That's quite a tough decision, really.
Kicking or receiving?
You've got more block than me. I'm gonna kick. Yeah, let's kick.
Okay. Okay, Underworld are set up to kick the ball, and Undead have set up with a very interesting formation. Milton, Where would you like the ball? Remember, this is 7, so the mid zone is eligible.
So we are going to, we're going to put it right here.
Okay, D6 and D8. No longer taking the lowest. 4 squares, 2, 6. So 1, 2, 3.
6 is here. So this way.
Oh yeah, we've got it on the map, haven't we? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is very useful for you. Okay, right, 2d6 for the kickoff table.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Okay, we are going to move the ghoul into the neutral zone to try and receive the ball. So it's going to land, it's -1 for an inaccurate ball. So he drops it, and it goes to 7, which we've got on the pitch,
edge,
which is pretty risky for me. Dead turn 1, we've got the ball at a very dodgy spot, and I'm super aware that it's going to be Rat Ogre World. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, zombies are slow, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, I think, just to try and create some protection from that Rat Ogre and its insane amount of frenzy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put some protection on the ball. We are going to move up this skeleton. 1, 2, 3 to there. Tackle zone's in the way, so that's kind of good. Right, bring up the other blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, probably there. And we'll bring up this ghoul to there, and we'll try and pick up the ball with this guy. Now we've got 1 team reroll, no dodgy weather, gets the ball. So 1, 2, 3, I think, probably to there. It's a long way for you to attack him, and at least the rogue is going to be busy.
That's put the ball in quite a tricky position for me, and so thinking about how I'm going to get there without kind of opening this line. Blitzer's got what, 6 movement, 7 movement?
7 movement.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna move my blitzer over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of clog up this line down here. I'm probably going to leave this goblin where he is. I think I'm going to have to kind of wait for Ben to make a bit of a move. What I am going to do is bring this goblin 1, 2 up to here. And then I think these guys are okay here, sort of supporting this. I'm not too worried about them. The whites are back here and the ghouls are down the side, so he's got to come through here. I do want to kind of make a block with this Rat Ogre. So we are going to declare a blitz with the Rat Ogre.
Okay, so he has got animal savagery.
He does indeed. So let's roll for that.
It's a
which
6.
He's okay with. And so he's blitzing this skeleton here. So we're going to go 1.
Okay, no support, strength 5 on strength 3 is 2 dice.
We'll take the stumbles.
No dodge on that skeleton.
And we will push him back down into here. And we will follow up. Well, we have to because it's frenzy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and let's see what happens to him.
So armor 8+ with Mighty Blow, gets it without Mighty Blow, and is
He's just done. So we'll turn him over. Okay, so that is interesting. That opens up a few possibilities. I think the thrower's strength 3, isn't he?
Yep.
And we've kind of got a bit of a channel there. I think I am going to move him just 1 to my left.
Yeah.
Not really sure what to do with the gutter. Obviously, I'm very conscious about the conversation we had at the beginning around him being quite vulnerable. I think I'm just going to leave him where he is, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, skeleton being stunned is a medium problem. It's really not the end of the world. We're going to send this guy 1, 2, 3 to tag both those goblins. I'm actually quite happy with the zombie on the Rat Ogre there. So we're going to go for a blitz over here. Going to blitz this goblin with this white. 1, 2 to there. And then 2 dice, pows him down, or chuck him to there, and I won't follow up. So 3 squares for the blitz. What I am going to do is murder him with a 9. And then, come on, Stunty. 6, he's just stunned. But that's one player remover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think 6 is probably the right thing to do. We'll bring up this blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And then we are... No, I think we'll go 4 to there. That's fine. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With the ghoul up the end, and we'll bring the ball carrier up to there to kind of have a bit of protection. Now, we've got a 1-die block on a goblin here, and I'm going to take it with the zombie. So zombie 1-die block on that goblin, both down. So if I do take that, goblin goes down, but the rat ogre is unattended. So a bit of a greed play here from me that is going to be punished. If I take the reroll, I can push him off. I didn't think this through. I'm going to burn up my 1 reroll for 7s into a push, chuck him there, keep him in there, and Skelly Wobble turns over. Turn 2 for the Underworld.
Okay, so it's been quite unfortunate. Like, Ben's managed to get down the side. He's got the ball. He's got pretty good defense around the ball. That goblin being stunned is challenging. Just move that along. The reroll gamble's kind of paid off because it's put the zombie in a position that isn't super advantageous to me, and I don't really want to waste my blitz. So I think I'm going to have to start considering how I prevent him from moving further forward. Challenging. So we do have a strength 3 piece here with the thrower. I think the first thing I'm going to do is bring him 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little risky, but it kind of helps clog that up and prevent potential touchdown. I do have a choice now whether to, as far as I can see, I think I've got 2 plays. I either assist with the gutter runner in order to get the blitzer to a place where he can block this guy here and get him in here even with a push, which tags this guy, even though I suspect it won't be massively advantageous. Or I bring him up to here, try and get the zombie down with a 1-die with the goblin, which frees up the rat ogre to frenzy block into the situation here in order to help. And I'm not quite sure yet which is the favourite. I think because of the gutter runner's vulnerability, I'm going to chance. I've got a leader reroll, and I've got
your failure.
My failure.
Reroll,
I feel like I'm going to bring him up here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the goblin assist. So we're what? He takes out his tackle zone, 2 assists, so it's a 2-die. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes,
you get
so
2 dice on the zombie.
The goblin's going to 2-die the zombie. See what happens.
Push.
Takes the stumbles. Right, so this is really good news for me. I am going to... Well, there's only one place he can go.
Has to go there, yeah.
And I will follow that up. We'll see what happens to him. He's all right.
He is okay.
Which is good, because now the rat ogre's free in order for me to blitz. And now I've got to be quite careful about what I do here with the blitz. So the rat ogre's got 4 movement?
6.
6 movement, okay. This skeleton is in the way, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the blitz, and then it'd have to be a go for it for the... Doesn't make a difference if he's here. He's just going to go into here anyway, isn't he? Okay, we're going to blitz with the rat ogre, so we're going to do unchanneled
animal savagery.
That's the one.
He's good on
he's
a 3.
Okay, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the... Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 for the blitz.
Does it make a difference? He's here. No, it doesn't make any difference. There's no point in doing that, is there? So he's here. I'm just going to go 1 and he's just going to push him into here.
Yep,
Yeah,
sure thing.
I don't know where I was going with that.
So strength 5 with no assists. Again, strength 3 is 2 dice.
I'll take that.
Oh, and drops him down straight away.
Um,
You can pin him to the sideline or you can push him into the press.
I will put him to the sideline. I think that's probably favourite. I have to follow up because of the frenzy, but I want to be in there anyway, marking that ball carrier.
Okay, with Mighty Blow, armor 9+ for these guys.
Yep,
Breaks the
absolutely
armor, vanilla.
demolishes him.
And a casualty, but we've got regeneration, right?
Yep.
Surely this will be fine. No
No.
good. He is gone.
Excellent. So that's the first bit of great news we've had with this Underworld team here. So now the ball carrier's tagged, and I have 1 goblin and 1 blitzer left to do anything with. So I've got a one die block here, a blitzer against the white. I'm tempted to risk it with the reroll. So we're going to 1 die block the blitzer here against the white and see what happens.
Yep.
That's
That's a
it.
cock die.
Cock die.
That's a push.
We get a push, so we will take that push, I think. Yes, we'll take the push, we'll push him to the sideline, and we'll follow up into there, which really, truly guns that in there. Now, we're going to move this goblin. He is going to dodge out to here.
Yep. 3+ on the dodge. He's good.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 4 into there. So he's down, marking that guy. Is that the right choice? Yes, okay. And that's it. This guy rolls over, and that's the end of my turn 2.
Okay, we are going to stand up for the zombie and tag the goblin. Skeleton goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and puts him on the rogue there. Now we've got a couple of options, but I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to take... Oh, no we can't. No we can't. Because you've got all the assists. That would be a bad block for me. So actually, we might be better off taking a 1 die block here on the blitzer.
Yep.
Do I want it to be a block? Yes, we do. And it's a push, which is okay. So we'll chuck him there, and then we'll follow up. So that at least opens up a path. It's not the best path in the world. And I've got to consider whether a 1 die blitz is the right thing to do, and I think that it is, actually. There's no way to get better dice. We're going to go for the blitz with this guy on the leader man. Step 1 is to there, and we've got a 3+ dodge roll, which we fail.
Need.
And the reroll is a 2. It's a no good. He's down.
He's all right though.
Not out. Okay, now by the power of magnets, because there we've got the chart here. Milton, where's the ball going?
6 off into the crowd.
Off into the pitch. So last square was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's coming this way.
Diagonally, and it is 2d6 still.
That's well off, isn't it?
Yep.
So where are we going?
From him, 0.
From him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and off into the crowd here, I guess.
So it comes back to square 0 is the last square it was on.
That way?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like it's going to land. So from here.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Was it here?
Yeah.
No.
Last square.
1, 2, 3.
And bounces to 4 backwards.
Backwards.
And that's the turn.
Turn 3. So this is great. This has opened up some serious opportunity for me. But I think first of all I'm going to start by standing this guy up here, and I'm just going to keep him as a bit of sacrificial piece against that blitzer. Hold those things on the line there. I would quite like to get the ball, so I feel like the best piece here in order to achieve that is possibly the thrower, as he has sure hands. I'm never very good at picking the ball up. So in order to free him up, we are going to have to at least try this block here against him. So with the 2 assists, I think it makes a difference. It's still a 2 die, isn't it? The blitzer against the ghoul.
Yep. dodge star
You do have the dodge.
and a skull.
Ooh, it's early days to use the reroll on something that trivial. Okay, we're going to push him up to the line, and we're going to follow up. Whoops, magnets. We're going to follow him into there, and not ideal, but not the worst. I'm going to blitz with this goblin. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and it's going to be a 1 die with the assist from him.
It is indeed. 1 dice.
We only need a push,
To push the ghoul off the pitch.
which we get.
And he's gone. Okay, what happens to him? 2d6.
It's an 8.
It's a KO. So we've got 1 casualty and 1 KO. Good job, Goblin.
Right, so he was here, wasn't he? He went 1, 2, 3 for the blitz. 4, 6 movement, 5,
Yeah.
6 into here. And help gum this guy up. Actually, no. Sorry, am I right to change that?
Yeah.
I think he might be better here on the line to help tag this guy before he gets up, because otherwise he's kind of free to do as he pleases. But this has opened up this guy to go and get the ball now, so their movement 7?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Let's go and get that ball.
No maggots for that guy, but 3+ with a reroll.
And he's
Doesn't
got
need
it.
it.
And he is going to stay right where he is. Not going to go for any rushes on that. So we'd like to free up the gutter because he is quite vulnerable. So we're going to go in for the block on the
Roger to
the
hit.
Roger to the skeleton.
Okay, really angry check.
He is
And
furious.
there's no one to punch.
So what happens to him?
He just, his action fails.
He just... But it's not a turnover.
No.
Cool. All right, well... The goblins tagging these guys, they are where they are. I've cleared 2 positionals already. I do feel like I'm going to have to get this guy out of the way, so I'm going to dodge him out to here.
Yeah, 2+ with the dodge reroll. He's
out.
good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put him there just to kind of help stop any breakaway with that skeleton, because that goblin is now quite vulnerable. Do I want to leave the goblin there? No, not really. I'm going to jump him out as well.
Goblin comes out, gets the dodge. 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to re-tag him back here. These guys have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that just makes it a little bit harder. All right, and that's the end of my turn 3.
Okay, turn 4 now, and it's bad all over, and it's entirely bad due to my choices. So the zombie's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and sort of just get there, I guess. And we've got a couple of things that we can do over here. The first is a 2-die block on this goblin, just a straight up block. Take the push to there, follow up, dodge keeping him alive. Now we're going to blitz here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. These magnets are incredible. And we're going to blitz the goblin. So actually, they're tagged, so it's 3 against 2. And I pow him to there. And doesn't really matter where he goes, does it? So we'll follow up, and let's see if we can't break goblins. Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for the blitz and the follow. 5 to there with a dodge, which he fails.
Which he
Gets
makes.
that. 6 to there, which is another dodge. No reroll this time.
And he
no,
fails.
we cannot dodge with ghouls.
Ah, he's
He's
okay
all right. Turn 4 for Underworld.
Right, turn 4. Okay. Things are looking pretty good, I'll be honest. Even with this mishap over here. Right, I'm going to stand this goblin up, and I'm going to move him into here. Magnets are causing havoc, but definitely worth it. I've got to think about getting that ball up. I've only got a couple of turns left, and I'm still in my half, which is dangerous. I think we're going to do some movement first. So we've got 7 movement on this guy and 8 movement on this guy. I've got to zombie to worry about, but we'll think about him in a minute. I think the obvious path is to go up here, but I am now considering this. No, let's go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put him here. Let's put him here. And then we're going to attempt to dodge out with the goblin.
Yep, 3+ dodge.
Yep.
He's good to go.
1, 2, 3, 4 into... Ooh. No, into here. Got these the wrong way around, haven't I? And just tag him up that way. So when he gets the push, if he does block, he doesn't come closer to my guy. And then we're going to go for a 2-die block with the blitzer on the white.
Double push into the Rat Ogre.
So we're going to push him to the line and follow up, which frees up this goblin to go and tag some people. I think what I'm going to do with him is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Put him there. That zombie's quite worrying, but in the way. Which leaves me with the Rat Ogre. So the Rat Ogre is going to perform a block. I haven't blitzed yet, have I? No. So I'm going to blitz with the Rat Ogre.
Who are you blitzing?
Ooh, good question. No, the skeleton. I have to do the skeleton.
Yep. So really angry test is good, followed by a 2-die block. Powers the skeleton down.
Right, so the skeleton's going to go there, and he'll follow up. See what happens to the skeleton.
Armor is broken without Mighty Blow. And is it going to be another removal?
It's a 6.
It's a 6. He's only stunned.
What I will do is then use my remaining movement to follow back down to here and mark that blitzer on the sideline. Dice. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, turn 5 for Undead, and it's not looking brilliant. We've got a prone skeleton, and we've got a zombie here who is the closest thing to the ball. So, the zombie is okay. That guy's going to die, and I think we stand up the ghoul and the backfield. And I think we're not going to risk dodging, because dodging with ghouls is apparently not something you should do. And we've got a 1-die blitz on the ball carrier, and that's what we're going to take. It's going to require a rush, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll take a rush first.
Yep.
And then 1 dice.
Oh, and he gets the pow.
The ball. We're going to push him to there and follow up. So ball carrier will go down. Armor is okay, and the ball comes out and goes on the skeleton. So he's fine. Now the skeleton is in 1 tackle zone, and it is an inaccurate ball, so it's -2.
So he drops it.
No good. He now drops the ball to
The
5,
empty square in front of him,
which is to there. Okay. Now we've got a zombie. He's not going to be able to do much. So I don't know what we do with the zombie for now, because it's a 1-die block. And over here, the best thing we can do is 2 dice up on the blitzer with our white, because otherwise he's going to die. So I think we just take bad dodges? I think, which is better? We're looking for, yeah, 2 dice up on, do you know what, 2 dice up on the Roger. That's strength 6 against strength 3. So 2 dice, you choose.
I'll take the push.
Push you to there, follow up, and we are done.
Right, what I want to do here is I'm going to 1-die block with this goblin on the zombie.
Okay. Oh, gets it. Rewarded.
And I'll pop him down there, and I'll follow that up. Let's see what happens to him. A 9.
Gets the armor. We're going to see a goblin cause a casualty. We are. Let's see regen. No good. He is gone.
Another casualty with no regen. Okay, that is better than it could have possibly expected. So what we're going to do here is we're going to swing this goblin 1, 2, 3 to here. And we're going to blitz with the thrower.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for the blitz with 2 supports gives you 2
die.
And drops him down as well.
So we're going to drop him to the line, and we're going to follow that up. And we'll see what happens to him.
He's all right, though. Yeah.
Okay.
On 8.
So now we're going to have to try and pick up this ball.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 onto the ball.
Yeah. So no.
This is the thrower. Or are you going to pick up with the gutter?
No, I'm picking up the gutter.
Oh, right,
this wasn't a blitz. This was just a block. So.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, sorry, it was a blitz, wasn't it? He was on the floor. Yeah, sorry. Oh, actually, yeah, I could move him. No, I don't want to do that. That wasn't the plan. Getting myself confused. Right, we're going to go 1, 2, and try and pick it up with the gutter.
Right, 2+. He's
yes. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down the pitch.
He is movement 9.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So where was I here? 1, 2, 3. Where was I? Here. 1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So to there. Okay. I might go to there. Not that I think it's really going to make a difference at this point. Okay, so now we can do the glory blocks. We're going to block the blitzer with the roger.
Yeah.
So animal savagery.
He's good.
He's okay. And then it's going to be a 2-die block.
Double coconuts, drops him down.
Yeah, well, we'll just pop him back against the line.
So armor 9+ with mighty blow.
No,
he's all
okay.
right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not much going on there. But I will. Ooh, I'm a bit worried about this goblin and this blocker here. I've already blitzed. Let's go over here and move this guy down here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cheeky 1-die block with the goblin. Despite the fact you've got block and dodge.
You've got reroll though. And you've got your magic reroll. Use the magic reroll?
Yeah, we're so close to the end anyway. It is a turnover. Let's use that. Do I get it per half or is it per game?
Just per game.
Per game. Yeah, let's do it. So let's re-roll that one.
I do have dodge, but that pins him against the sideline.
Let's push him into there against the sideline.
Everybody's going down.
And where are we facing? Facing that way now. And I think that's everyone.
Turn 6, and there is nothing I can do to stop the score, so we are going to take a blitz over here against that goblin. 1 dice with block. Alright, I'm blitzing, so I can follow this up with a bad dodge. So we'll take the both down, don't really have a choice actually, and the goblin is fine. And then we have to dodge to there, or risk being completely and utterly surfed. Let's see if we can fail some more dodges.
No, you succeeded.
Yay, 1. Let's just keep going, I think. 2 to there.
Oh, you failed.
Fails that one.
Easy.
And fails that one.
fails, yeah, no, it's a 4+, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
Down
trying to
he
get
goes.
away from the rat ogre blitz.
He's
all
okay,
right.
though.
Turn 6.
Yep, right.
Gonna go straight for the TD or gonna take some...
No, we're going to stretch it out another turn, I think.
There is no more turns, Milton.
6, 7? No, 6, isn't it? There is no more turns, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's risky, isn't it? I do have a leader reroll, though. So I am thinking about at least like having a crack against this ghoul. Yeah, let's blitz him with the roger. Let's stand this guy up first. So we're going to animal savagery.
Yep. He's okay.
He's okay. And then we're going to go 1 to there. And then we're going to 2-die. Yeah, 2-die.
2 die to die.
Ooh.
Both
and I'm going to be
skull.
using my leader reroll.
Okay, he's loaded 4+.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, I've made a mistake here, haven't I?
This may have saved me.
And it's
Should have
both
done it.
down. Absolutely. Right. Both down. Rat Ogre is logos.
Horrendous play by me.
Fresh dice. And it's a 10. We have saved it. The Roger is out.
Oh my god, that was the worst play. I should have just TD'd.
Dude. Okay, so I've got one guy knocked out. It's half time and he's still out. So I'm going to be setting up to kick with 4 players. Okay, we're going to kick, and I'm not. I don't think there is a sweet spot anymore. Not now. We're not halving the dice. 5 squares to new 6 on the map.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, just in the spot. There's a chance this is going to be okay. It is an 8, which is weather. And it is a 7, which is fine. Now, changing weather's different in this edition. It D8s 3 times before it lands. So if I roll Milton, will you be the guy?
3 is that way.
Okay, that's good. 1.
So this way.
And 1 more to
Is
1.
this way.
Okay, hits the ground, bounces to 1. And it will be your turn.
Pretty. Okay, turn 1. So horrible mistakes were made at the end of that last half. Much regret. But here we are. We've still got the advantage. We've still got player advantage. With only 1 ghoul coming back on the pitch, I've got the speed advantage as well. So I think first thing first, I'm just going to go and try and grab this ball. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Try and pick that ball up.
3+ with a reroll.
He's got it. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And we will leave him there for now. And so what I'm going to do is stack some goblins up this way, I think. 1, 2. I'll leave this. No. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Move him to there. And we're going to move this guy to here. I think I'm just going to leave the gutter where he is and pass my turn to you.
Okay, we don't have a huge amount of players to defend with, but we are going to do our best. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think bring him up to that side. At least force you to run around a little bit if you want to go that way. Now we are going to go for a blitz on the gutter runner with the ghoul. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a rush for the blitz. Gets it. Now he's strength 3 against strength 2 for the gutter, and he does have block. So let's see her both down. It's a skull and a push. I'm not going to do anything silly. I'm just going to push him there, and I am going to follow up. And at least put a little bit of pressure in the backfield and a tackle zone. I do quite like my blitzer protecting a bit. So I think we'll probably leave that there.
I think, in light of the fact that I've lost my powerhouse, I'm going to have to start dodging, which is unfamiliar territory for me.
Don't do it with a ghoul. I'll tell you that.
No. Luckily, I don't have any of those at the moment. I think we're going to move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. Then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. We are then going to move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4 and tag the skeleton. And then we're going to attempt a dodge with the gutter.
Yeah,
up
2+.
to here,
He's
which he
good
makes
on a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just sit him next to my thrower here. Yes. Right, so I think I will take the... I haven't blitzed, so I'm going to blitz with my blitzer.
Yeah, Blitzer's going to blitz. 2 dice.
Blitzer's going to blitz. He's going to blitz this skeleton.
Both down.
Both down. So
that's a skill you've got, and I don't.
we'll take that.
1 for the blitz, 10 for the armor, against the armor, and the skeleton is
thick skull.
He's just stunned.
Ends the run though, doesn't it? So
No, you can still move.
can I still move? Yeah,
okay.
okay.
So that's 1 for the block.
1 for the block, and actually, yeah, we're going to want to do that. So 1 for the block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The movement 6 or 7?
7.
7. We're going to get him in there. And then... Is he better there? We're going to put him there. And then this guy's free. And I think... Just going to move him to cover the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6...
I've got a plan. It's not a very good plan, but it is a plan. So we are going to take a 2 die up blitz on the ball carrier. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So you get strength 3 plus 1. So 2 dice. I roll them. You choose them, and I will let you choose.
I'll take the push.
All right. So I can now push this guy to there, and I'm going to follow up. So this guy's stunned, but we've got a ghoul over here. So what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, and then I think 4, 5, 6. Do you know what? There is fine. That tags up those guys. So I've got 1 more dice on the ball carrier here from the skeleton.
Hey, catch the pow.
Pop him to there, and I think we're going to have to follow up. So, armor first. Let's see some 7 Super Series logos.
Yeah, he's okay.
None of that. And the ball to 2.
Into the empty square behind him.
Now, that's right next to a gutter runner, so that's not ideal. And that is, sadly, everybody I've got.
Okay, so the only plan I've got is to blitz. So we're going to blitz. We're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to blitz this blitzer here.
Yeah, all the supports.
So it's a 2 die block.
Push, push.
And I will take that into there, and I will follow that up. That frees up the ball for the gutter to go and pick up. I think I want the gutter to do that. Yeah, let's go and grab the ball with the gutter. He's going to jump over there and try and pick the ball up, which he does.
Gets it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's
All the way down to scoring range again.
try not to make the same mistakes we made last time. Right, so I've still got things to do. The blocks are not particularly advantageous. I don't really want to lose my leader reroll. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand this guy up and I'm going to dodge him out to here.
Okay,
3
3
1,
plus.
2, 3.
Open field gets it on a 5.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and probably just pop him there. Now the goblins aren't in the best position to really do anything. I'm a bit worried about losing them. This ghoul here is particularly nasty. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dodge this guy out.
Yeah, 3 plus with a reroll gets
He makes
on
it.
a 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably just leave him there. One. Doesn't really matter where he goes. He's going into a tackle zone, isn't he? But so if he goes this way. Okay, he's going to dodge to here.
Yep, 3 plus with a reroll.
Gets it. 1,
2,
another gets it as well.
3, 4, 5. And then I think I'm just going to leave it at that.
Now we're in that place where I can't stop you from scoring again, so we're going to take some glory blocks on goblins, I think. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go threaten there. Blitzer is going to take a crack at this guy. He's marked by him, so it's 2 dice. I choose dodge, push, and then won't follow, because this skeleton now gets a crack at the Blitzer and pushes him. There we go. Now we're going to take a blitz down the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 dice with block on this goblin. That dice is gone.
All the dodge.
And then we go 5, 6 with the blitz, wasn't it? And then I think we follow up. I don't think there's much else we can do. Turn 4 for the Underworld.
Turn 4. Lessons were learned in the last half, and so I'm going to walk it in. It's just going to walk it straight in.
Straight in for a TD. Okay, Underworld are set to kick, and what remains of the Undead team? The remains of the remains are here. Milton, where would you like the ball?
Pop him on the head of the ghoul.
On the top of the ghoul. Okay, D6 and a D8.
That's not a D8. That's not a D6, right?
Got a scatter dice,
3 in direction 5.
which is 1, 2, 3, back, and then the kickoff. Here we go. It's a 6, which is cheering fans. We both roll a dice. It's a 5. It is a 4. Time to check the rulebook. Okay, prayers to Nuffle time. It is a 3. So stiletto. Randomly select one player of your team that does not have loner, and they gain stab. Okay, so I've got a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy here now has stab. I should probably get the Charlie Victor rings spare for that. Anyway, he's now got stab. The ball scatters Milton.
4.
Which goes that way. And it's going to be my... Okay, we are going... What have we got? We've got 3 turns to score. So I think, because we've got tackle zones set up, we're going to pick up the ball first. 1, 2.
You get it.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's not really a huge amount of places I can go to that I'm going to be able to protect. He'll go there. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. He'll go there. And I think that is basically everything I can do.
That ghoul having the ball is not great. He's quite the tough piece to remove. It's my turn 5, and I'm probably just going to have to look at defending the line here. So I'm going to move this guy to here. This guy's going to go to here. This guy's going to go to here. Probably going to hang my thrower back here. Sort of 1, 2. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to leave him here, just so he's got a bit of movement. We're going to leave the gutter where it is, and we're going to attempt to blitz, because I have to try and free that ball up. So we're going to blitz with this guy on the ball carrier. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's a rush for that blitz.
Okay, rush is good.
So it's a 1 die.
1 dice. All the skills. Both down.
Now the question is it worth me at this point burning my leader reroll? Is a push better? Not particularly. It doesn't put me in an advantageous place. I've got someone marking the ball carrier, which means you have to move. So I think for now we'll take that result and leave that as it is.
It's going to force a dodge or a blitz on him.
And we might move the gutter down to here just so he's nicely in the way. And that's job done.
Okay, turn 5.
It's not great. We've got some stuff we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to blitz Mr. Leader with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pop 2 dice into that guy. Yeah.
He goes down.
Okay, we'll follow up. And then we'll roll brilliantly on this. No, the confidence was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go 5 to there. And then we will... Ooh, which order do we do this in? Well, if it's going to go bad, it's going to go bad no matter what happens. Dodge into the open.
Yep.
Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I think 7 to there. We've got this skeleton who is going to tie up this guy there.
Turn 6. This is the last turn I can do anything with. I don't think that I can confidently block, so my decisions here are basically just preventing Ben from scoring. I need him to roll as many dice as possible to stop this from being a draw. And so, first things first, I think I'm going to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's bring this goblin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into here, just to tag this blitzer. Actually, no, let's put him there. Doesn't make any difference. Already. Let's put him there. I have to mark the other one. Not entirely confident about it. We're going to go with this guy here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Better to stall that. Yeah. No, we'll find out. I do have a reroll. Yeah, let's do that. So the gutter is going to blitz. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the blitz. It's going to be a 1 die.
1 dice on the blitzer. Oh.
And I'm going to burn that leader reroll.
Yeah.
Just push.
It's a star. He drops him.
Okay, so he is going to drop him down to here. And I won't follow up. He's okay. Yeah, I'm going to tag him. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out, to be honest. We'll find out sooner or later. Then we've still got this goblin here. So, I mean, you can still... So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then... Do I want to go for it to the line? Yes. Let's go for a rush there.
He gets the rush.
He's in. So that's tagged him up pretty well. Movement 5 on these guys, isn't it? So
the skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Even with that, I think I'm just going to make it super challenging. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's going to dodge out to there.
Okay, 3+ into the open.
He fails it.
It's a 1, and he's fine. Okay, there's nothing to do here except roll dice, so let's roll dice. It's going to be a 1 die blitz on the gutter runner. Doesn't massively matter. So we're going to blitz on him. 1 dice. Does that help? Well, we're going to take it because we've got some bad dodges. So he goes down. That's going to cost me a square of movement. So, and he's 7. He's all right. So, dodge number 1 to there. -1 for the tackle zone. Gets it. Dodge number 2 to there. -1 for a tackle zone. Gets it. Dodge number 3 into the open. Gets it. So 1 for the blitz. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So it's a
Go
rush.
for it into the end zone.
And he
Gets
gets
it. Okay, so that's the game. Milton. That was a close one for the second half.
Yeah, but yeah, lessons were learned. Okay, so I feel like I threw that a little bit. I went for the glory block with the rat ogre. That was a mistake. I forgot about the loner reroll. I think you said there was like a 1 in 9 chance of me failing that. So statistically, it was still in my favor. I just got.
If someone had said, right, yeah, you've got an 88% chance of this playing out the way you want to, you probably would have still done it.
Yeah, It was with the intent of trying to clear as many of the undead out of the way to make the next round easier. The goblins are squishy, the gutter runner's squishy, and so trying to get that star ghoul player out of the way. And if it had succeeded, I mean, it would have made your second half like horrendous because that was the guy that held it together in the second half.
Well, this is it though, because the rat ogre was gone because of that one crux of play. The second half I felt like really shifted.
It did, yeah, entirely.
Because when that rogue's gone, you've only got the thrower and the blitzer who are strength above 2. So the strength really shifted back to the undead in that second half. Once the big guy was gone, who, to be fair, was terrifying on the Blood Bowl pitch.
Yeah.
Like, that rogue was awesome. Movement 6, frenzy, strength 5 is just an absolute delete machine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was really, really unfortunate how that planned out. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. The score would have made sense. And, you know, lessons learned. I'll try in the future to make sure I make a better decision around if I've got the opportunity to score. But there we go. They're a great team. Great team to play with. I think the Underworld will do well.
Undead, super consistent. Ghouls with block are great. Ghouls without... Look, the ghouls are fine. They're great players. Dodge 3+ should have been better than it was in this game because I feel like I just failed 3+ with the reroll dodges. Like, I know that the rogue failed at basically 1 in 9. The ghouls just failed all of them.
Yeah, but I've found that with the undead team. I find them horrific to play. I've really struggled with them, and it's always those ghoul dodges or those blocks that are consistently supposed to go your way that just don't pan out. And so I sympathise.
It was good though. It was good. I really thought I made some aggressive moves the first 3 turns,
definitely.
And I thought this is either going to be this could be a bit of a blowout now, but I got super lucky when that luck came back, and the second half was just a really tight match. So excellent game. Thank you very much, Milton, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content. Happy blocking.
Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel even further, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Or come join us on YouTube members or in Patreon, where you can get exclusive access to some content, some loot, early access to basically everything we do, as well as regular competitions. Or you can pick up some Bonehead Podcast loot either on our website at boneheadpodcast.com. We've got the Dungeon Bowl things, we've got tokens and stuff like that, or on our Spreadshirt site as well. Everything you do just helps us make more content and hopefully do it of better quality. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy blocking.